Cool kid. What it is, cool kid. Alright. This is a response video to Tom's Coins. We gonna talk about dollar cost averaging. Oh yeah. I'm gonna preach to you. So I wanna start out by saying years in the game are the game. Okay? And I'm gonna demonstrate that very quickly here. And so the first thing you have to understand is that some things are not meant to be construed as bullion, okay, or junk or constitutional, even though that coin was gotten at a wonderful $1.50, which is just an amazing price. It's still well over melt. Okay? Well over melt. Same thing with this one. Okay? Same thing with this one. But guess what? That's okay. I wish they had made these until 1964, because if they had, they would be the ultimate, in my opinion, my humble opinion, the ultimate means of exchange, because the silver in them is worth about $1. I want you guys to think about that in terms of barter. What would be better than $1, a coin worth about $1? Now, there isn't a coin that size that you can get anywhere near melt, except sometimes a Canadian fish scale. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. That's about it, and even that's few and far between. You're just not gonna get those small coins at those prices, and they quit making them so early in the game in the United States that it's just not gonna happen for you. However, this might be under melt. Yeah, I think that's under melt. But that's not the stuff, you're going to be stacking. That's not the stuff. This might be under melt. Let's check. Let's see what we got here. Nope. Nope. Here's an example of what I'm talking about. This beat up, whole shot in it, costs $2.90. That is not melt right there. But this is below melt at $1.61. So what's the point of this? Well, my buddy Tom's Coins and I were discussing silver below melt. And one way to get silver below melt, right, is to buy it above melt at a low price and then wait for the price to go up. So I'm sure when I bought these were at or above melt. But now they're all below melt. You see where I'm going with this? All right, this one. Doesn't have a price on it. That is when I first started. I didn't write the price on it, and that is sad. That makes me sad. makes me sad. All right, what else we got here? This is not below melt. Not even close. But I bought this back, so this works both ways, guys. I bought this back when silver was like near $50 an ounce. So this was below melt when I bought it. However, this is half a melt. Now this, a coin I remember getting. This coin was a boo-boo by the pawn shop. They had it's an old flip, you can tell by the discoloration. And yeah, back when this coin was purchased, I'm sure that was a fine price to pay by whoever had it. This I paid 60 cents for. Same deal. You can tell by the colors from the same lot. Same, yeah, everything. And then this coin also from the pawn shop. Same pawn shop I just got last week. And got on that Canadian stuff a few weeks ago. I mean, man, about 3 months ago I went in there and just cleaned them out. They were selling 80% silver at $8 or 8 times face, I think it was. You do the math. It was, yeah, I killed them. I killed them. The point is, likely when I bought this one, silver was, you know, $15, $16 an ounce, right? See what I'm doing here? Well, these are just filler dimes. No one cares, right? That's not gonna, you know, that's not gonna cut it, right? But you know, say you bought them at there's a freaking $1.58, you know, for a slick. But it's cool that you can keep track. So, you know, maybe silver dipped down to $15, $14 an ounce when I bought this lot. Or maybe silver was up, you know, $25, $26 an ounce when I bought this lot. It might have been $35, who knows? I've been buying silver that whole time, so I've been exposed to all the price points, you know, where, so it's a win-lose, right? So like this one, we got below melt, but this one, we paid a fair bit over melt for, but silver might have been $50 an ounce back then, or 45, 35. Right? You're starting to catch on. This is, so here we go. These are about melt now, but when I got them, who knows if they were below melt, above melt, you know, but they're BU, that's nice, I guess, but they're 64, so who cares, right? All right, here's some more examples. You know, some stuff. All right, maybe silver was $14 an ounce when I bought this coin. All right, beat up old Barber for $3.82. Right, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. There you go. Here's an old seated quarter, pretty much a slick for $5.26. You know, whoop-de-doo. Sometimes you get lucky. You get an old seated quarter for $3.98, right? You just never know what you're going to find out there, guys. That's what I'm saying. And sometimes you get a whole lot of them that cheap. All slicks, but all below melt, and that's the beauty of it, right? That's the whole point of this conversation. So there we go. you know, obviously not all your seeded quarters are going to be below melt. You might pay a little premium above melt because it's a seeded quarter, you know, even if it's not in great shape. You might just buy that because you think it's cool. That's the cool factor we talk about on this channel. But you can get them below melt. I'm just showing you can. I'm not saying you will. You know, sometimes you'll pay a little extra for the quarter. You know, $6.36. Well, when I'm buying that lot, I look at it, I'm like, that's just a little bit above melt. Who cares? You know, this one, 1858, 525. Okay, I can live with that. You know, same thing here. You know, I can live with 525 for this coin. You know, who knows? This one was 575. It's you know, defaced and got a counter stamp on it. Maybe silver was 30 something an ounce then when I bought that lot, because I kind of remember that lot. It had a variety of different. It had this coin in it as well. So you know, it was labeled as a junk lot. Yeah, 575. You can tell it's got the same price. It's from the same lot. But I do remember that lot. So there you go. But then you'll get, you know, something like this, where I got this one for $1.32 somehow. You know, it was probably in a lot. Yep, because there's more than one coin marked at that price. So I got a whole lot of these, lucky in an auction. Yeah, they're slicks. Who cares? The silver in this coin is worth way more than that. Okay? But what I'm getting at here, guys, I'm not trying to flex and show off. I'm trying to show you that over time, if you're patient and you pick your shots, and then silver shoots up like it did this year, you're money ahead. I can sell all this stuff. Look, this stupid crap. Dateless SLQs for $4.98. I got all kinds of these. $4.98. Let's see what other prices we got. Dateless SLQs. That was a whole lot because they're all the same price. You know, it's a general rule, 20 times face on junk is gold. And I don't mean literally gold, but if you get your junk for 20 times face, even when silver's below that, you're going to be good. Okay, but then, you know, something like this, I paid a little extra because it's BU, so I got it for $5.75, you know. Got it BU 44S. Well, you know, you pay a little extra for that. We'll give it a little panache on that. Okay, so this was marked $9.95 by the seller, but I got it for $3.75, right? See what's going on here? Here's a proof quarter, and we paid $3.81 for it. So that's nice. That's nice. Here's a 1932. I remember this lot. 1932. It was the first 32 quarter I ever had. $2.22, guys. Same lot. I think silver had dropped to like $14 an ounce when I bought this. This was in like the teens. Maybe 2018, 2019, somewhere in there. You know, and then, yeah, $1.36, right? Yeah, it's a beat up old time. And the key here, this is what I really want to point out to Tom's Coins, is I know what I paid for these coins because I put it in a silverback, and that's what I call these flips. These are my silverbacks. It's a 25-cent coin. This is the ASW. That's the fineness, and that's what I paid for it. So that's a $4.50 silverback, as far as I'm concerned. Okay. Now, if you want to keep your junk loosey-goosey, that's fine. None of my business. But if you want to know what the hell you paid for, you're not going to. So here, again, this must have been when silver was pretty low. I got a bunch of these for 98 cents, right? So that probably was in 2019. That's when silver dropped to 13 something an ounce. Okay, so that would have been near melt then. And you know, you ain't got to get it under melt when you buy it. That's nice. I do that. But it ain't got to be that way. You know, these were $5.31. And I remember getting these. These were back when silver was like $28, $29 an ounce back in 2014, 2012 maybe. But I'm just saying, you can get this stuff off. It's doable. It's doable, guys. And look at that. $1.05. Man, who'd I catch slipping on that one? Who did I catch slipping on that one? But then you'll do something silly like, here, check this out. This was a silly purchase in hindsight. High mint state 64 quarter for $6.75. I guess I was dazzled by the BU. I now realize 65 they didn't get much circulation, or 64 rather. Yeah, but a Rosie at $1.95. I can live with that. Here's a seeded dime. Paid $2.37 for it, so that's pretty close to melt. War nickels. Oh man, he mentioned war nickel. War nickels are great. War nickels are great. I don't know what I paid for that one because I didn't write nothing on it. I might have got it in change. You never know. Here's a neat one. A quarter for 72 cents. You know. Yeah. Yep. So that's fun. Actually, I got a whole lot of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 quarters at 72 cents each. And then other times, though, like I bought these. This will hurt you. I bought these in 2012 for $5.40 each, and I got a whole bunch of these, like 20 of them. So see, there you go. It's not all roses. Yeah, 540s over melt last time I checked. But then you'll get one like this for $1.58. You know. And again, this is all from buying lots. Ooh, this one's free. Got this for free. Free from JP. Oh boy, thank you, JP. Again. That's awesome. Awesome sauce. Nothing beats free, guys. That's the best kind. Sometimes I get this stuff in the Coinstar. Maybe I'll find one of my Coinstar finds here. And then I'll put the price of that as 25 cents. No, free. Yes. Free. All right, this one was free. It was a gift. I can tell you who it's from, but they didn't give me permission to say their name, but they do follow me on YouTube, and they do often comment on my stuff, so thanks so much for that. Here's one that I got in change. I remember getting this at the cafeteria for 5 cents. War nickel. All right, guys, we're over 20 minutes. Tom's Coins, I hope you enjoyed this. It was fun making the video, and guys, dollar cost average. What's that mean, by the way? Let me get to that because I didn't get to it. Because he asked what that meant. It means, dollar cost average. It means that you're going to buy in increments. You can do it in weight increments, or you can do it in time. So you could allot dollars in an amount of time. So you could be like, I'm going to spend $100 a month on silver. No matter what the price is, I'm going to get $100 a month in silver. You can't stop me. Okay. And here we go. Here's a Coinstar find. And you are going to, so that was free. That's straight up free. Coinstar is free. 0 fees. It's free. Yeah. So you put in $100 a month, and over the years, you're going to get deals like this, or you're going to overpay, right? You're going to overpay. Let me find a coin I overpaid. Ooh, this is free. Oh, thanks again, Mike P. Nice. Awesome sauce. So anyway, oh, here we go. I overpaid for this. It's another one of those BU 64s. So you could overpay. That's okay, because at the end of the day, when it's time for you to get out of silver, if you're doing it right, this one is free. This is a Coinstar find, I wager. Yep. All right. Anyway, if you're doing it right, it don't matter. It don't matter. You're gonna come out ahead. Look, I overpaid for this one. I overpaid for that one, but at the same time, while I overpaid for that, I didn't overpay for this one. Coinstar find. So, see where I'm going with this, guys? Alright. So for all the bad moves you make, you're going to make up for it. Look at this. I paid $12 for this thing. What was I thinking? I think that's the most I ever paid for a seated dime. It's a nice one, though. Nicer. Most of mine are like Coles and Slicks. And I did actually pay $5 for this mark, but man, it's got luster. It's a nice one. So I don't know if it was worth $5, but I went ahead and grabbed it anyway, guys. Yeah. Sometimes I just be silly like that. And then sometimes you get something like this. A Trime for 62 cents. Which is way over melt. Believe it or not. Way over melt. That's the problem with that little silver. You can't get it anywhere near melt. But you can get stuff like this. $5. That's what I'm saying. The 20 times face is the sweet spot. 20 times face and less. If you can get it, grab it. No, you can't go wrong. You really can't. So I don't know. That means $5 per quarter, guys. Right? Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad we could do this video. Tom's Coins, if you have any questions, hit me back with a follow-up. This is the Tom's Coins response video. Dollar cost averaging, silver under melt. It can be done. One of the easiest ways to do it, guys, is to buy it at various times, because you're getting your exposure at that price point. So say you're buying above melt. Well, that's okay, because you're buying above melt and that little time capsule. That's the beauty of precious metals, guys. You are inflation hedging. You are protecting your effort, your work, your labor, your wealth, and you're doing it and have a cool collectible as well, as you saw today. Anyway, have an amazing day. Thanks for watching, guys. And if you enjoyed this content, like, share, and subscribe, all that jive. If you hated it, let me know why in the comments. I'll try to correct it. I can't promise you. And thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.